Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I think there was just one comment mentioning that I'm safe to play with mods, because there was like a little bit of worry because one of my game saves went corrupt. I think there was a dodgy mod or something I had installed. But what I've done is I've limited it to 4. I tried loading the game with some old mods that I used and it just kept crashing. So I unsubbed from every single one, resubbed to one of them, which was realistic graphics. Then I installed 3 more. What we now have is better traffic density and ratios and stuff. We have realistic gas station names and realistic cargo. So the very first thing we're going to do is I just want to show you this. I'm currently in a job. I'm going to get this job done possibly before anything. I don't know. It's going to be a long drive. It's going to be paying me like 38 grand. But if we have a look here, we can take a driller from Cardiff, and then you'll see DHL, tractors, and then there's pressure tanks, milk. We have forklifts, truck batteries, fertilizer, a different type of tractor, soy milk, natural rubber, post packages for FedEx. And then we have toys, 9 tons of toys, plums. Anyone want some plums? We've got some yogurt, some apple, 20 tons of apples. Let's see if we can get this video to 75 likes. And if we can, I'll give everyone 1 apple and 1 plum. I will have to rob them out of the trailers, but we'll keep that on the quiet. And let's get into the game. So you can see that I'm taking tractors from Felixstowe. 32 hours remain on the job. The income's 38,600, which is up here in the top left. Oh, it's a long drive. I don't know how many miles have I got to go. 720. They're estimating 16 hours, and I've been timesing that by 4. This video might just show off the better traffic and the realistic graphics, just because it's going to take me like an hour to do this one job. So the actual realistic cargo and stuff we will deal with in the next video for this game. Hopefully my driver does something. We're in the UK still, so I'm safe to turn out like that. Yeah, hopefully my driver does something else. Whilst I've got a second, if I quickly... Driver manager. Oh, he's actually on the move. Yeah, on duty. He went as a 1.7 from 0.8. He gets a little bit more money. He leveled up in his long distance, because that's what I'm training him for. So he should be able to do longer jobs. But I think he was in Paris. He ended up resting. Couldn't find a job. So he drove back over to London and just started resting in London. Then got this job, and then went resting again. Like, all this guy does is just rest literally every time I look at my driver manager, this guy's resting. Right, I'm going to put my lights on, just because it's still early morning, 25 to 5 in the morning. I installed a game on my phone called Truck Simulator. I think it's from 2018. The same company did a bus simulator game on phone as well, because I've just paid for a piece of software. I probably could have done it for free, but I paid for a bit of software to mirror my phone screen to my PC to make it easier to actually record mobile games. Because what I used to do, some of you might have seen a sponsor I did for a mobile game. I've done 2, one for Frag Pro Shooter and another one for a game called Prison Empire Tycoon. And with those, I'd basically get the control center up, so swipe up on my phone, start recording the screen, then have to transfer the file over to my PC, then have to put commentary behind it, and it was bloody awkward. But I've started playing F1 Manager, so I manage a Formula 1 team. Instead of doing it through F1 2020 on Xbox, because you actually drive on there, I'm literally just managing the team on phone, and I'm possibly considering uploading some of that and some other games I can find to play. So I won't be converting over to mobile gaming on the channel, but I will feature some, so it won't just be console and PC. Basically just expanding and just playing some other stuff, because mobile games are becoming more and more popular each and every day, and obviously they're easier to play. All you've got to do is own a phone. You don't need to go out and purchase or even wait to be able to purchase a £450 console. You just need to own yourself a mobile phone. Right, we've still got over 700 miles to go. This is going to take ages. It's roughly 3 to 4 minutes for every hour in game. So this is going to take me about an hour, I'm going to say. I'm going to say roughly an hour. There doesn't seem to be much traffic. Like, it looks amazing on the oncoming side, but it just doesn't seem to be... Well, there doesn't seem to be any traffic on the side that I'm driving. And in between recording this video and the one before, I actually drove around, I think it was Liverpool and possibly London where my garage is. And I just explored everywhere. I unlocked 2 new truck dealers and I think a recruitment agency. But the thing with the truck dealers is I want to do all of my buy-in online. So just discover them and then use them later online. But obviously I'm going to have to buy several trucks for them to trust me enough to purchase online. Okay, yeah, the traffic's picked up, so that seems to be a lot better. I will actually have to take my time in certain areas. I want to get onto a straight bit. I want to increase my rain probability. See if that looks any different. I turned it down because literally everywhere I was driving, it was just raining. We've got options, gameplay. Let's go, where is it? Rain probability. Let's just bump it up to half. I just want to get one, like, rain session. I mean, it's foggy. Come on, needed to rain. We're in the UK. There's a very high chance naturally. Oh, it's really foggy. I don't like it. No, I've got my high beam lights on as well. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, this is scary. Wow. I can barely see 10 foot in front of me. Oh, I really, really don't like it. I've got my high beams on and everything. Oh, slow down a little bit. This is horrifying. Look, there's a car just randomly appears out of nowhere. Oh, this is really doom and gloom. I like it. I mean, I'm scared of driving, but it's a lot better than just seeing rain and dry. Oh, the rain. The rain, the rain, the rain. Okay, I don't think anything's actually changed with the rain system. I was having a look at the DLC for this as well. There's, I think, half the map expansions I don't own. I don't have the Italy one. There's a couple of others. Road to the Black Sea. And something else. I'm pretty sure there are 3 expansions that I don't own. They are, however, making a new one. It's still to be announced. But I think it's called Iberia, if that's how you pronounce it. And I'm looking forward to actually buying that when it does get released. I've got to speed up these wipers. Oh, you waiting for me? Cheers, mate. Ah! In 2 videos for this game, that's the first time I've taken damage. Oh, I knew I approached it too quick. I really need to start being careful. I had like 2% damage on my truck yesterday. Cost me $1,000 to get it fixed up. I mean, I'm not heavily bothered about the damage. I can just pay to get it fixed up. It's not going to cost me my entire balance. I'm still going to have enough money. It's just, it's cutting into my profits and I want to get a new truck. That's my only concern. I cannot put up with this stupid bloody truck. It's got nowhere near enough horsepower for the jobs. Looks like we're taking the train again. I was really hoping we'd get a ferry. Oh, looks like the rain might stop. I see gaps in the clouds. I'm going to have to change lane. I don't want to be stuck behind a Norfood truck. That's another thing as well. The rain's actually stopped. Yes. Another thing, a few of you commented asking whether I use controller, mouse and keyboard or steering wheel. I do currently use mouse and keyboard, like, well, keyboard for driving, Although I would love to upgrade to a steering wheel, I just don't have a clue on which one to get, which one's a good experience, because I've had a look at some. I would like to have a gear stick and maybe a clutch pedal, just like, even if I don't use clutch and I play in automatic, still have them there as the as an option. So if you do have any recommendations, then I would appreciate it if you could leave them in the comments. I'm not too bothered about price, because it wouldn't be an instant thing. And just quickly popping in here to update you on this situation, I have been looking around everywhere to try and find the steering wheel since recording this, which was only the day previous. The G920s, the G923s, they are currently not in stock anywhere for me to get a delivery. I would either have to travel miles to go pick one up, or I'm just going to have to sit there and wait. But one of those Logitech ones are the ones I'm looking at. I wouldn't mind going for a G920. I was even looking at getting a really cheap one for like £35 or something, just to see if I could get myself used to the experience, because I don't have a huge amount of desk space. There's not a lot of room on my floor for pedals and everything, so it might be a little bit awkward. So I was going to consider a really cheap one just for the time being to tide me over. Can't even get one of those. But yeah, if you do have any other recommendations, then let me know. But at some point in the future, I would like to get either the G920 or the G923 Logitech wheel. Although I'm not too fussed, I know it comes with paddles instead of an actual gear stick. And the only difference is really in the G923, because I did a little look up on it, is you have better feedback in the G923. And instead of a rubber block behind the brake, you have a spring instead. So it should give better sort of braking when you are using the set. Although that comes at the cost of like an extra £130 or something, so I don't necessarily think the G923 is worth it. Although, regardless of which one I'm getting, I'm going to have to wait a little while. Now back to the video. Jesus Christ! What is that turn for? Like, that lane change for? I get you've got your hazards on. I don't know why. What's that all about? Where's the view that I'm looking for? Okay, the guy started driving again. What was that? I just noticed we've got 150 miles to go. I believe we started with 720, so when we actually hit 180, we had done 75% of our journey. I think it's roughly going to take about 10-12 minutes. I seem to have picked up some speed finally. It's quite a nice little place we're driving through now. I can see the flag of our drop-off point on the GPS. And what I'm going to do is drop this trailer off, and then I'm just going to discover this whole, like, town. I got to do a left. Oh, no indicators. Oh, I feel bad. Oh well. At least I made my turn. Okay, we've successfully made it. This isn't an actual town. This is we're near a town. But this doesn't count. Right, I've got to swing this bad boy around. I've turned my lights off now. I haven't needed them on for ages, but I just forgot. Right, let's try and go right over into this corner. Okay, I'm a little bit out. Please accept that. Oh, they did. Okay, 38,000. Oh, look at the XP. That's a guaranteed level up. Level 8. I mean, if I was to do another job like that, level up again. Right, our guys back in London on duty stopped to rest. Oh, okay, fair enough. Finishing in 7 hours. Do you want quick travel? Yes. That skipped through a day, so I would have had to pay... Ooh, up to 3 long distance, 2.5 rating. They finished off that job. They're moving up in the world. So what I'm going to do is look into buying another truck, hiring someone else, and having 3 of us working on the jobs. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.